Alright, BobalosRex here, and today I'm doing a retrospect. We are basically 3 days out from basically the end of Season 1 of The War Within, even though like Season 2 doesn't start to the 4th, but basically the end of the first part of The War Within. You know, it's 11.0. The end of 11.0. We are moving into 11.1 Goblin mode. I'm excited. I'm actually going to have a video about what I'm excited for as well. But today I just wanted to have a retrospect. You know, partially for y'all to know, you know, how I felt about Season 1. And partially for me. So now I can go back and look, how was I feeling in Season 1 come end of The War Within? You know? So, let's get to it. First, let's talk about the raid. Okay? We're going to go over a lot of stuff, but let's talk about the raid. So, I've already done my full review, rated the boss, all that good stuff of the raid. But overall, it was okay. You know, we had our prog on Ovanax, is what it felt like. And then, basically all the way through. Ooh. On normal, when we first did it on normal, there was some prog there. You know, we had to do Kaiveza. It took a little bit on Kaiveza. Took a little bit on Silken Court. Took a little bit on Ansurek. But for Heroic, it was just like, boom, boom, boom. Working on her, get Kaiveza. Stuck here, get them. Boom. Then we're stuck here. You know? And then we're doing lockouts, and then we got her. But overall, it was okay. Got ahead of the curve. I had a fun time, though. I'd say the raid was a 10 out of 10. Just longer prog than normal, but it was good. I enjoyed most of the fights. I'd say it was overall good. M+. I do got the mount. Alright, just... Oh, Ansurek did not drop her mount, so minus point, maybe a minus point for, maybe 9 out of 10 for that. Now, the M+ season. I'm gonna tell you right now. It was what it was just enough. I literally did just enough. Also, FY, the reason I'm on my dragon, I main dragon this season. I was Devastation mainly. I played Og early, but I switched off on Og. They just keep nerfing Og, and now it's like, rip. But next season I'm gonna be tank. It's gonna be different. But this season I was DPS. I healed some. Actually, a lot of the raid I was healing too. So. But for M+, I was DPS. Most of these dungeons were meh. And then I had horrible experiences in Arkara Tyrannical. Okay? I do with Guildy, so it's going to be... I like the people I play with, it's going to be what it's me. Dude, we got slaughtered on Tyrant. Dude, that last boss... What the hell is this last boss, dude? What is this? Fucking ridiculous. I ain't the best either. I can do all these dungeons fine. This one was on Tyran weeks. It was just bad news across the board for... Ugh. Alright, now for PvP, listen up. Yo, PvPers. I know some of y'all watch me. How was it? I started early off on my DK, and DK was fun for a bit when it was busted, and then I stopped. It got nerfed, and I stopped immediately, almost. Maybe this is the season 2, maybe I PvP, but how was it, y'all? Because I don't know. I don't know what was busted. I don't know how it was. My PvP buddy in the guild, he was playing, he was having an alright time, he got his ranks, he pushed his ranks. You know, I know PvP, true PvPers are gonna play either way. But how was it, y'all? Alright, now for this retrospect, that pretty much covers like the main of what season 1 is. Well, delves. How did I like delves? The first season of delves, I love delves. I actually think delves are great, and I think delves deserves its own like video on its own, for me again, honestly. But delves are great. I like the changes they're doing for delves, and delves does really feel like the true. It's a solo person dungeon. They added single player dungeons and a path for solo players to gear. I've done a bunch to gear the tunes that I want to play. Hopefully in season 2 we're getting some more people, and I do like the changes for that. But that's gonna be its own thing. But the main season 1 stuff, raid and plus, we got covered. But I also wanted to talk about stuff that happened during season 1. The whole 11.0 experience. So we got Siren Isles. Siren Isles is okay. Okay. Siren Isles was the 0.7. They gave us alt ketchup. Alt ketchup was good. I'll give it that. The ring is great. The ring and its ease of alt ketchup. It's just great to power up a new character. Like, boom. It feels good. So I like that. But it didn't hit the same highs as Return to Forbidden Reach, especially with like the content all around it. Even though we got Plunderstorm, we got Turbulent Timeways, we got these holiday updates, it just didn't feel like it had a lot. You see what I'm saying? So that was one of its hiccups. But before that, we had the anniversary patch. That did a lot. I think the anniversary patch and those like 2 months were super good. We got the redone tier 2. We had that raid. We got Evoker Imaginary tier 2, but it's not like Evokers can use armor anyways. But the anniversary event, the anniversary raid, maybe the other things with the anniversary event, like the Chromie thing, Well, actually, the Chromie thing, I think, was the only, like, kind of meh part about it. Everything else was great. You had all the world bosses up. It was just a good time to be around, and then it ended. Ugh. Well, we'll have to see how much of it comes back next year. Now, Plunderstorm 2. We had Plunderstorm 2. We're still in Plunderstorm 2. We're still in Turbulent Timeways. Honestly, I think Plunderstorm 2 has set up a good thing for Plunderstore, but it's okay. They didn't do anything crazy with it. Turbulent Timeways 3, with the mount being pushed to the vendor beforehand, I think was, from the last one, was great. As far as the B and what they did with it, it's fine. They didn't change anything. It's just good that they keep it around. And it's great for determining when a patch is going to be. I'll tell you that. And then, enough about that. That's basically it. Overall, the season was good. It was alright. It's not going to be... I don't think this season is a cream of the crop. I don't think it's bad. I think it's alright, if not alright plus. Like a B. Right? So I'm thinking C, maybe a B. Maybe C plus. Okay? But this is something else I want to talk about. So mounts. What mounts did we get from 11.0 till up until 11.1? Let's talk about some of the hits. We're going to work our way up to the top one. The Bs. We got like 3 different Bs. You got the PvP B, you got the B you grind honey for, and then you got the rep B, which is what I'm wearing. They're cool. I like these new Bs. I like that Horde got Bs. It's great. Good for the Horde. Next up, we have to talk about the Janie trash pile. Actually, I put this one a little bit higher, but he's not in the top 5. So it is what it is. But Janie is great. Maybe it should be in the top 5. It's just a land mount. But Janie's great. BFA meta was added. It's kind of cheating because it's not really in Khazalgar. I did want to kind of put stuff that we got in Khazalgar. But Janie is just a great mount that they added during this time. Next up, let's talk about these big robots. FYI, if you're trying to get the Stone Vault one, you got a couple days left. Good luck. This one's from the Awakening the Machine. There's the engineering ones. I know mech suits aren't new, but this kind is, and I think it looks great. I think it's a great suit. Then we had our first non-paid boat. I had to give credit. Siren Isle meta. Just do all the stuff on the Siren Isle. It's gonna take like 3 weeks, but it's a good mount. Then we got new Shadow Boys. Alright, these were Keystone Master mounts, kind of. And then we got this new model. And I think they look good. This one's Belladar's Spawn. There's one from Rep. There's one from the meta. So there's a couple of these guys hanging around. I think it's good. We got these creepy spiders. Again, like, these are in no specific order. I just want to show off these mounts, but we're going to get to the top 5 in my opinion. But yeah, these spiders are some good mounts. We got a lot of bugs. People who like bugs, there's more bugs too. But I think the spiders are the best bug. And then we got these lynxes, which I think are great. So you got all the lynxes. Okay, so the spiders, all the spiders come from the reps here. The type of spider I showed off. Now, as far as the lynxes, there's one from a drop here, and then one from the rep. Alright, and it's a rare drop from doing the little events from the caches. But now let's get to the top. Like, oh no, we're here. There's one more mount. So this was the anniversary mount. I'm hoping you'll be able to get this on the 21st anniversary too. So that'll be good if that event comes back and people are able to get this again. But this is a good mount. And it's a Phoenix. It's a really good Phoenix. And it's a blue one. Now, we're going to get in my top 5. Now, this may be subject to change, but we have to talk about the Old God fish. Old God placeholder fish. When I got this, it was literally a placeholder. I gotta give it credit. This was a big deal when I got this mount, so I had to show it off here. This is Ka of the Legend of the Deep. You get this. Oh, actually, it's today. Right now, the fishing event is live. You can fish all around Khazalgar, the Derby. The Derby Dash. Alright. Fishing Derby. There you go. Then we got the Diamond Mech Suit, the KSM mount. It's super good. And we're not getting recolors. This is the first KSM mount where we're not getting recolors of it this season, or the next season. Maybe we'll see recolors down the line. But I'm a little sad about that because this looked cool, but you know, it looks great. But at least I got mine. Then we got the Void Dirigible. But here's the thing. Void or no Void, I think this is an excellent mount. Very customizable. I think this is a super good mount to just have, and everyone's going to be able to get it. It's going to be super easy to mount. You just do the season. You literally just walk up to Bran after hitting 80, and he gives you a mount that you can customize. Great. Then we got the mount I just got the other day, or yesterday. The Stormcrow. It's finally out. 3 year. Get all the stones. Get a mount. Good luck on that drop. And then, number 1. The best mount, in my opinion, from this time period. And I'm glad it's permanently in the game. I didn't pull up the promotion one. We're pulling up the Incognitro. A mount that I've heard, there were rumblings about it, but it's kind of been confirmed. We may be getting some new stuff on this mount this next patch. We'll have to see. The Secret Hunters will be sniffing. Will it be in 11.1? Or maybe it's going to be 11.1.5. Okay? I'm not sure if the dev can. I'm not sure the time frame, because if we remember, this was added in the anniversary patch, so 0.5. Maybe he can pick it back up in the 0.5. But we are going to be getting more from this mount, and I'm excited. Dude, if we can unlock flying on these, I hope it unlocks on all the bikes. That's going to be so sick. A demon hunter on this, so sick. Anyways, that's been a season 1 retrospect. I had to finish it with the mounts. You know. Yeah, the first part of this video, that's my true season 1 retrospect. This part was, dude, the mounts of season 1. So far, so good from the War Within. Goblin mounts looking good. I wonder what's coming up after goblins. We'll have to see. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.